Thanks for checking out this haul video. So this is two orders that I placed recently. The first one I've ever done through Orbit DVD, and then one that I placed through Diabolik DVD. The Orbit one is 4 titles. The Diabolik is 2 titles. So this is a stack. I'm going to go through it. What I'm least excited about to most excited about for each of the orders, kind of separated. But, you know, obviously I just purchased these, so I'm excited for all of them. So let's go first with what I ordered from Orbit, those 4. So the first one I went ahead and got was Orgasmo. I've only had this on VHS, and I still have it on VHS. So I was like, it's really time for an upgrade, so I went ahead and got it on Blu-ray, which, for anyone who has not seen Orgasmo, if you like the Trey Parker, Matt Stone comedy, if you like Basketball or South Park or anything like that, or Cannibal the Musical, this is a must. Very, very funny. I'll read you the back. Written and directed... I don't need to do that. Orgasmo is a hilarious send-up of the porn industry that will have you laughing long after the credits roll. Joe Young is a devout Mormon visiting Hollywood to convert the unenlightened. While spreading the word, Joe is offered $20,000 to play Captain Orgasmo in a porn director's film. Mindful of the financial burdens of his upcoming wedding, Joe reluctantly accepts the role, not certain of what he's in for. Super funny. Love this. I mean, it stars Trey Parker, who's awesome. Over 3 hours of bonus features, apparently, on this one. This was a Universal release. So, excited to watch this again. It's been many years, but I also have seen this movie a lot. So, love Orgasmo. Then, another one that it's actually been a while since I saw it, and the last time I actually saw this film was in the theater with Riff Tracks Live, which, if anyone doesn't know what that is, look it up. It's very fun. Basically, the more current version of Mystery Science Theater 3000. Starship Troopers on 4K, and this was a Sony TriStar Pictures release. The quality of the picture on there looks terrible. If you look, it's like so crappy and grainy, but you know, I needed to have this. One of the reasons that I can show you the inside. Very bland. Is there anything different with the Orgasmo one? No, also very bland. But one of the reasons that I'm more interested in watching this recently is my college buddies and I, we have a game night every Thursday night, and we are always playing a video game online together. And recently, for the past many months, since October, we've been playing the Starship Troopers video game, which is not a good game. It's very poorly made. It has a lot of bugs and glitches to it, no pun intended. But it's a lot of fun when you're playing with friends, because you can kind of laugh at those things, and it's just pure chaos and mayhem, like the movie. So this is a Paul Verhoeven film, obviously. You know, also did like Showgirls and RoboCop, stuff like that. But if you haven't seen Starship Troopers and you like ridiculous, over-the-top action films in space, Starship Troopers. I'll read it. From the bridge of the fleet battle station Ticonderoga, with its sweeping galactic views, to the desolate terrain of planet Klendathu, teeming with shrieking, fire-spitting, brain-sucking creatures, acclaimed director Paul Verhoeven crafts a dazzling epic based on Robert A. Heinlein's classic sci-fi adventure. Yeah, it's Jake Busey in it, Casper Van Dien, Denise Richards, Michael Ironside. Stars the courageous soldiers who travel to the distant and desolate Klendathu system for the ultimate showdown between the species. It's a lot of fun, and it's very over the top and ridiculous. So excited to pop this in and watch it again and see if this 4K actually looks like it's worth the 4K treatment. We'll see. I mean, it should, but we'll see. Because it's a big studio doing it, not a boutique label. Okay. Then the next one I got from Orbit DVD. And by the way, the Orbit order ships super, super fast. I placed it, I think, on like a Friday or a Saturday. And like the next day, like on the weekend, I already got an email that next day saying that it's packed up and it's shipping already. So it got to me very fast. So I've been interested in checking out some of the Deaf Crocodile releases. And if you remember, if you've been watching, I did a haul video recently where I got the Pied Piper, and I also got what was the other one I got? The Toon. Bill Plimpton's The Toon. I haven't watched those yet, but I'm very interested in the Deaf Crocodile stuff, so I've been getting the ones I'm most interested in, and this is one of them. Tamala 2010, A Punk Cat in Space. This is like an anime movie, apparently, that has a lot to do with kind of like being a takedown of capitalism. So, yeah. Can't show you the bonus content QR code, but yeah, Tamala, Punk Cat in Space. Also, they have a podcast. Deaf Crocodile has a podcast they do with Ryan Verrill from the Disconnected, and I listened to that, and that kind of helps sell me on some of their stuff. So anyway, Tamala 2010, A Punk Cat in Space. Arguably the only anime ever made inspired by both Hello Kitty and Thomas Pynchon's The Crying of Lot 49. Tamala 2010 is a futuristic techno fever dream that flows back and forth in time, following the adorable wide-eyed kitty Tamala on her home world of Meguro City, Cat Earth, a Blade Runner-like megacity controlled by the Catty and Company Corporation. Escaping into space, she's waylaid by the god of death and crash lands near Hate City on the planet Q, where she meets a new boyfriend, Michelangelo, goes bowling and shopping in a thrift store, and realizes she may be the latest reincarnation of an ancient Greek cat cult with ties to the omnipresent Catty and Co. A heady conceptual work of psychedelic sci-fi influenced by the style of classic manga and anime. What other... In Meguro City, a giant Colonel Sanders stalks the streets with an axe buried in his head, and Tamala's eerie cat's eyes are everywhere, advertising chocolate, toothpaste, and drugs for forgetfulness. Yeah, and it looks like it has some good looking special features. I didn't go with the deluxe version of this because it also came with like a book, and like, well, I am kind of interested in that. I don't really have time for reading a whole lot lately. My time's kind of limited, and I'm also trying to conserve shelf space because I've still been purchasing and I still have a lot of stuff. So I need to conserve space. So thinner is better in this instance. So Tamala, 2010, A Punk Cat in Space. I'm very excited about that one. And then the last one for my Orbit DVD is another Deaf Crocodile release, and that is Signals, A Space Adventure. Now, I did go for the deluxe version of this one because I loved the special covers that they had for these. They had like three or four different cover versions that they did. Now, I will say I hate the fact that they do J cards on these. Let's see. Like, what do you do with these? It's so terrible. But that's the artwork that it's covering up on the back. So it's literally two movies. Signals, A Space Adventure, and In the Dust of the Stars. So there's two movies in here. And they're both, I believe, Eastern German. But I'll read a little bit about them. Signals, A Space Adventure, 1970. The first and most ambitious of two epic space operas, the prolific East German genre director Gottfried Kolditz made for the state-run DEFA film studios. Signals was DEFA's cheeky attempt to outdo Kubrick's 2001 A Space Odyssey Behind the Iron Curtain. The film used many of the same tricks, expansive, visually stunning shots of the cosmos, gorgeous futurist space design with ergonomic chairs, IBM lookalike computers, mod mini dresses, and Star Trek space uniforms. Even a copycat free-floating in tunnel sequence with a wild electronic Perry Kingsley type score. I watched the trailer for this release, and it looks phenomenal. Like, it literally does look like it's shot exactly like 2001 A Space Odyssey, so I was like, I must see these. Alright, so now In the Dust of the Stars. That was 76. Who could possibly resist an insanely groovy mid-1970s East German space opera with an Ennio Morricone-like theme song, a non-stop underground disco where partygoers spritz hallucinogenic mouth spray, scantily clad supermodels voguing in an abstract sculpture garden, tons of silver glam rock boots, and glittery eyeshadow and red leather spacesuits, and dialogue like, Thob, I'll upload them to the Lambda channel, and the Temians are fun people, fun and a little crazy. I mean, it looks great. So let me pull this out now, and you can see that is the regular artwork. So obviously what I just showed you is much better artwork for the deluxe edition, which is why I had to do it. There's the 2 discs. And then the essay booklet, which also has wonderful artwork on it. Pretty long essay booklet. So I will get to it literally has it in a bunch of different chapters. So I will get to this at some point. But I have a feeling that once I watch the movies, I'm going to be even more enticed to read about them. So very excited about this release. This looks super interesting and fun. So Signals, A Space Adventure, and In the Dust of the Stars. So that's it for my Orbit DVD order. Now going to the 2 releases I got from my Diabolik DVD order. And I've ordered from Diabolik DVD many times in my life, and I love them. I love their service. Jesse Nelson does a phenomenal job there. So another Deaf Crocodile release. This one is one that was highly recommended to me by Ryan Verrill from Disconnected, who said, if you're going to get one release from Deaf Crocodile, this is the one that is a masterpiece, a must-have. It is Felidae. And I saw the trailer for this and was very enticed by the trailer. Again, J-card, so you can see the back artwork. Pretty cool. Yeah, Felidae. Cat animated stuff. All right, Felidae's from 1994. A brilliant and surprisingly graphic animated feature about a grisly series of unsolved murders among a group of domestic cats is one of the most sought-after titles among world animation fans and never before released in the USA. A combination of feline detective story, gothic mystery, and occult horror, Felidae follows green-eyed protagonist Francis and his grizzled one-eyed companion Blaubert as they unravel killings stretching back decades involving death cults, genetic experimentation, and a mysterious martyr religion. Felidae marries the dark adult themes and nightmarish imagery of Plague Dogs and Watership Down with the family-friendly animation style of Don Bluth circa The Secret of Nim. Be forewarned, though, this is not a kids' animated movie. So this looked phenomenal to me. The trailer and, again, the recommendation then from Ryan Verrill after the fact. I was like, okay, that seals it. I need to get it. So here was the regular. And again, you'll see like why I had to go with the deluxe because that artwork is so much better. And apparently I was listening to their podcast about this one, and they said that they commissioned this new piece of artwork for the deluxe edition from one of the people who originally worked on this animated film. So this is an original piece that someone who did the film did. Like, that's pretty awesome. So anyway, there's that. The back. Watch the trailer for this. It looks great. There's that. And then the chunky essay booklet with some nice pictures in there. Yeah, looks great. Very, 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 very excited on this. Excited for this one. Very excited for this one. Yeah, so Felidae. Can't wait. Oh, and with all of these releases, when I end up watching them, I am going to do like a 1 to 3 minute short to put on YouTube. Just a little relaxed, just to kind of say like how I felt like my viewing of the film went and my opinions on it. So you can look for those. Okay, then the last release that I got from Diabolik, which is one that I was like, I wanted to get it when I first heard it was coming, and then I was like, I'm going to wait a little bit because I want to not spend as much right now. And then someone in one of the Discords I'm in was like, I'm watching this right now, and the 4K, it looks amazing. And it's a movie I love and I think is very underrated and needs to be seen by more people. And that's The Hitcher, which stars Rutger Hauer and C. Thomas Howell. This is the second sight release of it, okay? There have been two recent 4K releases. There was the second sight one out of the UK, and there was the Umbrella Entertainment one out of Australia. I ended up going with the second sight one because that is the one that this person in the Discord said that they had. I asked them, and with them saying it looks so amazing, I was like, well, this is a sure thing then. Now, if you know anything about second sights releasing, their deluxe editions are gigantic, and this one came with like a huge booklet, and the size of it was like thick, like that. And I'm like, I don't have the shelf space for that. I don't need that giant booklet. I just want to see this film in 4K and upgrade it from the DVD that I have. So, yeah. On the inside, oh, that's pretty nice. That looks good. Whoop. Straighten it there. Rutger Hauer's amazing in this. This is a great kind of like horror-ish action film. Okay, a would-be Samaritan picks up a hitchhiker and soon discovers the man is a relentless serial killer. Framed by the cold-blooded murderer for a string of slayings, his only help comes from a caring waitress as they attempt to flee from both the law and the hitcher. Now, this has a lot of special features, and I believe this is the release that has a new interview with C. Thomas Howell about this film. That excites me the most, special features-wise. Obviously, they couldn't get anything new from Rutger Hauer because he had passed some time ago. But if you have any slight interest in what this film sounds like it is, I'm telling you, it's a must-watch. It is phenomenal. I love this film. Very underrated. So yeah, The Hitcher. This is the one I'm probably the most excited to watch of everything I got, just because I love this film, and it's actually been a while since I've watched it, so cannot wait. Might actually pop this in today or tomorrow, honestly. But anyway, that's it. That's my haul. Go ahead and leave a comment about what you've picked up recently. Doesn't even have to be horror. Doesn't have to be physical media. Whatever you're excited about, because that's what I want to hear. Do me a quick favor, please. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. That's the quickest, easiest, free way to support me and show me that you care about this stuff. Also, that thumbs up really does help a lot with that YouTube algorithm. I appreciate that. You can hit the notification bell button if you want to know when I'm putting up all my videos. And if you feel so inclined, you can also kick me a little bit of cash for what I do. I do have a link in the description for my memberships that I have on the channel. There are 3 different tiers. And I will say the top tier, which still isn't a whole lot each month, I think it's $4.99 a month, is giving you access to exclusive shorts that are more personal, like vlog style personal stuff. Me talking about, my home life, like things I'm going through in life, my cats, stuff like that. But the lower tiers, which I believe are $1.99 and $2.99, $1.99 and $2.99, I believe, are give you early access to all my videos that I have, and then the second tier gives you access to a Discord that I created with some other people in there. So anyway, thank you very much regardless for taking your time to watch this. I appreciate it, and until next time, keep it brutal.